Greetings, vendor members out there in telecom land. This is Dan Baldwin, your friendly telecom agent and association director of Telecom Association. It's December, and so that means it's awards month. We're finishing up our 2016 and starting our 2017 awards. So I know all of the vendors out there love to get awards to be recognized for all the awesome things that you've done for us telecom agents over the past years. And so I'm going to walk you through, if you haven't already got all your nominations squared away, this is how you can get it all squared away between now and January 15th is when the nominations close, and January 31st is when all the voting officially ceases. February 1st, we're going to announce all the winners so you can get all of your awards squared away for all of your marketing and stuff in advance of the Vegas trade show. That I guess is the first week of April. So the first thing you need to do to make sure you're all squared away for our awards this year is to go to our new website, channelpartner.news. Channelpartner.news. Okay, when you get here, there's a whole bunch of links, and we're going to be going into the awards and nominate and the vote link. But before we do that, I want to take you into the recommended vendor directory, because that's what the awards is all about. Is we're trying to identify the very best vendors, the very best solution providers in 90 some odd categories. So let's take, because whoever wins all the awards at the end of the year, those are the ones that are going to be highest ranked in the different categories in our 2017 vendor directory. So let's take a look at the vendor directory real quick. Click on recommended, and then you will see we're kind of renaming it the ICT list because we're in a slow motion of kind of rebranding ourselves to ICTA, Information and Communications Technology Association. Don't know if that'll ever take off, but it's an idea. Everyone in the world except the United States calls voice and data ICT. If you search ICT, you'll figure that out. So anyway, that being as it may, we also like the moniker Cloud Broker Association. We're actually opening up a new association for people that want to do buy-sell, and that's what this is going to be. So anyway, whether you're a classic agent, cloud broker, quasi-reseller, or you really like ICTA, this is the directory for you because all the vendors are basically the same. All right, so the key things about the vendor directory are category. The first column is the solution category. Okay, we've got about 90 different categories identified that any agent, partner, or end user can come to this directory. They can say, well, I'm totally interested in call center service bureau, or call center hosted, or I'm totally interested in Ethernet over cable, or you're looking for expense management, okay, or we've got hosted VoIP BroadSoft, or what else do we have? Master agents. We've got every flavor of master agency under the sun. Okay, they can come here, and in the second column, they're going to see our advisory board vendor. Now, what's an advisory board vendor? That's the one vendor that has stepped up to the plate to be the subject matter expert in this category. So if any customer, any agent needs any special consulting about, what do they need to do to find the right solution, they can talk to these advisory vendors, and they will give them, generic consulting. Now, this is the most important column, the recommended vendor column, okay, because whoever wins the different categories by getting the greatest number of votes, 5-star votes, and most awesome comments about how great you are, they're the ones that are going to get the highest rankings, okay? So all the rankings that you see now, these are left over from last year or what we've accrued during this year, okay? But on February 1st, our new vendor directory, all the winners of our awards they're the ones that are going to be the first in each one of these categories. So if you want to be the top dog, you don't do it alphabetically, you do it by getting the greatest number of award votes. Okay, now this next column over here is recommended partners. If you really want to help drive deals to your partners, or your partners are really awesome, they can go ahead and get votes themselves, and they have a separate class of awards. All right, and then the final category is the definition of the the category. Okay, so now if you don't see the category that you actually want, you think we need to add more categories, we're totally open to that. You know, we started out with 12 categories 10 years ago. Now we've got 90 categories. If we need to retire some categories, change around some categories, we're totally open to that. Look at all the categories, find where you fit, and then get yourself nominated. All right, now what we've done is we've kind of cheated. I'm going to show you we're going to show you how to nominate yourself, but you may find you're already nominated if you're a current TA vendor member, and we'll show that to you in a second. All right, so we're going to get away from this, go back to the home page, and here we go, back to the home page. All right, now to learn about the awards and exactly what are the rules, just go ahead and click on awards. Okay. And then you get to our awards page. Use the first link here. This is for agents. You can tell your agent partners how they can get awards this year. That's really cool. Got a little video to show you the agents and partners. And then scroll down to the second one. It says vendor awards. Now this video I'm making right here is going to go right there, so you can watch it. All right, but click on the vendor awards. All right, and this shows you the different. You can print this document out. All right, and apologize for kind of reading it to you now, but I'll kind of show you what it is. It takes you through and it shows you what awards that you can win. All right, you can get a recommended vendor award, and this shows you the low bar that you have to do. It's pretty easy to get a recommended vendor award. Is you get a recommendation and at least 3 4-star reviews. Now, one thing I do have to say, a little housekeeping here, is any vendor can get nominated if a partner nominates you. If you're a paid vendor of TA, then you can nominate yourself. All right, but if you're not a paid vendor of TA, don't nominate yourself. You have to get a partner who thinks you're really awesome to do that. Okay. And if you are a paid TA vendor, you can display our awesome artwork. If you're not a paid TA vendor member, you can tell everybody you want. You just can't display the copyrighted award artwork. Okay, so now that we've got that housekeeping out of the way, I mean, we do got to pay our bills, right? So here's the recommended vendor award. Okay, now this TA 1000 award, this is actually, we'll talk about this, this is actually for support staff. Okay, this is not a company award, this is for individuals. So if you have, for the vendor members, and this goes for vendor members who are not even paid vendor members, if you got some awesome agent managers, some awesome sales engineers, some awesome support staff, you know, commission admin people, this is their award. Okay, so tell them to go ahead and read this information right here, and then you can nominate them. Anybody can nominate them for the TA 1000. Basically, I mean, it's not an easy thing to do. You have to get 10 4-star reviews, but if you get 10 4-star reviews, that means you're one of the top 1,000 members of TA, and we want to honor you. It doesn't cost anything, and the employee does not have to work for a paid TA vendor member. All right, and then this is it. This is the big banana. This is what all the vendors want, the Partners Choice Awards. Okay, now to get a Partners Choice Award, you do have to get nominated. I mean, if you nominate yourself, or the partners can nominate you, all the TA vendors start out nominated. We'll show you where your nomination links are, and you just have to get your current partners to click on your nomination link and then vote for you. And we're going to show you how that works here in just a second. All right, and you can read all of this. Now there's also Customers' Choice Awards. Now the Customers' Choice Awards are just like the Partners' Choice Awards. You can earn them, but customers have to vote for you. Okay, when anybody clicks on any of these nomination links to cast a vote for you, they're going to come to our website and they have to register to vote. Okay, there's no anonymous voting. Now, when they register to vote, they're going to register as a partner or a vendor or a customer. Okay, now if they register as a customer, what we do is we let them vote, and then that's about it. We don't ever send them any emails or anything like that, so you don't need to worry about that. We're not interested in soliciting your customers, but we do want to see that they are customers. All right, and our database is pretty smart. It can look people up, and you know, we can kind of look back on them at their LinkedIn page or whatever and make sure they really are customers, because I mean, we're not just selling awards here. This is the real deal. Real customers vote for you, and then you win the awards. All right. A little bit more. Okay, how to get nominated. Okay, you can read all of this. It tells you how to get nominated. We've created nomination links for all current TA vendor members. We'll show you that. And then how to get votes. All right. You have to get people to click on your links. Now you can email them the links, or you can show them on the website where all the links are. Okay, we'll show you that here in a second. How to win, get more than everybody else. Notification of winners February 1st for all the vendors, and then here's information on how to display the awards and graphic artists that can help you, links to previous TA logo, and that's it. Okay, so that's it, all the rules. Now let's go back and show you how to get this bad boy done. Alright, so we're going to go back to, where's my website? Oops, darn it. Okay, so we're back to the website. Now, if you're a current TA vendor member, what we said was we've already created a ballot, and let me show it to you. What you do is you can have people go to our website and click on vote, or channel partner news, channelpartner.news/vote, okay? And you click here, and these are Word Google Docs. So if you don't have the Google Reader, well, you have to download it to view it. Sorry. We're poor. We have to do things on the cheap. All right. So anyway, what happens is looks a lot like the. Of course, it looks a lot like our vendor directory. We copied it to make the ballot. All right. So this is the nomination and voting ballot. So what you do is you can just search this form and find all the appearances of your vendor name. All right, but trust me, what we've done is for every existing TA vendor, we've created a nomination link for you. So Air Contact. If Air Contact, AirSpring wants to get the top award for their call center hosted, or Broadview Networks, just the same thing. They're going to either copy this link alone, okay, and email it to all their agents. Copy this link alone. Broadview, email it to all their agents, hey, click on this link and vote for me, or they can just tell everybody, go to channelpartner.news/vote, and they'll get to this form. We also have a shortcut, ictvote.com. All right. Now, if you don't want to send people to this form where they'll see, all your competitors and vote for them too, then just simply cut and paste the hyperlinks and send them just these. So now what happens when they click on this? Well, we'll click on it right now and find out. Okay. This is the actual ballot, okay, to vote for Broadview Networks for call center. All right. So what will happen is people will click on it. They'll get here. It says right here, if you have recent experience, go ahead and vote below. Now, how do you vote below? You scroll down here and you tell people to vote 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, give me some stars, and then put in a comment. Okay, and then yes, I used Air Contact for a hosted contact center. It was totally awesome. We chose Air Contact over 5 other vendors. These were the vendors' names. This is the reason that we did that. That's an awesome comment. If they do that, you're going to do really well. If they don't do that, then not as good if someone else does better. All right, and then the voter will click post their reaction. All right, and then boom, as soon as they click post, everybody on the planet will see that you got a vote, because you can just look at this nomination page and you'll see your votes pile up. So you don't, like years before, hey Dan, did anybody vote for me? I don't know. We're trying to go through all these fax forms, all these fax ballots. We're not doing that anymore. As soon as they vote for you, you will instantly know it, because you'll see the vote, you'll see how many stars they gave you, you'll see their comments, you'll see exactly who voted for you. Okay, so this is totally all on the up and up, and whoever gets the best votes is going to win. What else do we have to tell you about here? Okay, one thing left to tell you. Now, if you're not a current TA vendor member, or you're a partner that wants to nominate a vendor that's not a paid TA vendor member, or you're a TA vendor member and there's a brand new category that you're not in yet, this is how you nominate yourself. You just click on nominate. Well, number one, you go back to the cheat sheet and it tells you how to do this. But then you just click on the nominate button, and then it takes you to the nomination page, and then it's just got 4 paragraphs. I know people hate to read, but just read these 4 paragraphs, okay? And then bottom line is you type in your company name, AirSpring, come on, AirSpring 4, and then category name, and then it tells you to copy and paste this paragraph right here, because this is the cheat sheet. It tells the voters what to do. Okay, again, if they read. And then right below here you can type in all the fluff that you want, okay? And then the most important thing is after you create, you have to click post, and then boom, your nomination hyperlink is going to show up right here. And this is the hyperlink that you want to send out to everybody who's going to vote for you. Okay, so 16 minutes, sorry it's so long, but we figured this little video would help. The page that you can print out shows all this stuff anyway. So knock yourself out. If you have any questions, email me, email Kathleen. We'll be glad to help you out.